Hi guys, I have a special little treat for you tonight. I had some cabbage I needed to use and everybody's been asking me about doing a sauerkraut video. So I'm doing that right now. I've kind of got to jump on it because I want to make this short. So here's what you need. You're going to need either what they call a fermentation press, or what I use is just a 5-gallon food grade bucket. And you can get these at Sam's Club, or not Sam's Club, but Lowe's, Home Depot, sometimes even Walmart. Or you can do what I did. You notice this says bell peppers on, or banana peppers on it. I went to my favorite pizza shop and asked them to save their buckets for me. And now I've got a bunch of buckets. I need to get more, but you can do that. And they usually just give them to you because they're going to throw them out anyway. Make sure you get the lids. They can come in real handy. So what you're going to need is the bucket, obviously a good sharp knife, a cutting board. We'll say 5 or 6 small heads of cabbage, less if they're big like we had last month. You're going to need salt, but you can't just use table salt. And the way I always use kosher salt because it is the right stuff. But the way they tell you, this is going to sound funny, but the way they tell you to make sure you've got the good salt is to read the ingredients. It should only have one, salt. And believe it or not, just out of curiosity, I actually did look at other salts and they do come with other ingredients. But anyway, here's what you do. It's real simple. Shred up your cabbage after you clean it up and remove all the bad stuff. Throw out the cores. You're not going to use those. And then I'm going to tip you down a little bit here so you can see my bucket. So yeah, move you over here a little bit so you can see my bucket a little better. Okay. If it'll stand up there. I'm going to have to make an adjustment. Okay, there we go. It's staying there. So you see, I've already started. So basically what you do, you want to put a good, reasonably thick layer of cabbage down. Cabbage. Okay, a good thick layer. Break it up, which evidently that is a piece of core I didn't get. That happens sometimes, no big deal. Rip it off, throw it away. Okay, so get a good thick layer of cabbage down. Okay. Good cabbage, really good cabbage, will start creating juice right away. This one already has. You'll see in a minute. Okay, there's my layer. And then you basically just want to salt the top. You don't need a lot of salt. If you have to measure it, maybe a tablespoon around the top. And then just keep going until you run out of cabbage. Okay? And the good thing about working with cabbage is it goes bad from the outside in, unlike so many other foods, which goes bad from the inside out. And because it does that, you can actually remove the bad stuff and still have a good amount of usable cabbage. So don't, just because it's got a couple of black spots on it, don't necessarily write it off. See just how deep those spots go, because it might not go that deep. And then you will have cabbage. And just remove the dark spots. Wash it off really good. I soaked mine in ice cold water in the sink overnight just to give it its snap back, because I like good crispy cabbage. So break it up real good. This is going to be my last layer, and then I'm going to show you how to prepare it. Now it's going to take 21 days from today. And every week you're going to go in and you're going to scoop off the bad stuff. There's my last layer. Here's my salt. Okay. Let me get this over here. Okay, ordinarily I would use cheesecloth, but apparently I am out and didn't realize it. So I'm just going to go straight from here. You're going to take something like a good heavy plate, just a plain old kitchen plate, and you're going to put it down on top, and you're going to press it down, okay? And you're going to put something heavy on it to weigh it down. I've got the perfect thing right here. Ordinarily, you would cover it with cheesecloth and then put the plate in, but I'm out of cheesecloth. This is not going to hurt anything. And then what I do, and this is just to keep any foreign objects from flying in, I am going to cover it with a trash bag. And then I'm just, it's one of the drawstring bags. So then I'm just going to tighten that around like that. And you want to still allow air in. I made the mistake last month, or the last batch I made, I lost a whole bucket. And it was a very, very full bucket. But the mistake I made was I had put something on top, which was my Dutch oven, my cast iron Dutch oven. That was my weight. I didn't realize that it basically sealed off the top of the bucket, not allowing any air in. And when that happened, everything below went bad. You've got to have airflow, so this is pretty loose on here. And my handle will go up like that. But it protects it from anything falling into it, because it's going to be sitting around for a month. You want to protect it. Okay, now, when I do my next video, I'll show you guys how to skim it and what it's going to look like. And until then, we'll deal with it. Also, in my last video, I said that I would announce the winner on Wednesday. I'm actually going to give you guys until Friday because I had so much trouble getting that video to load. So I will announce it Friday evening, early evening, probably around 6. I hope you guys enjoy this, and let me know if you have any questions. Bye.